Yet another twist in a local woman's ongoing saga with the Registry of Motor Vehicles. This all started when the registry suspended her license last year and blamed her doctor.
But records obtained by 5 Investigates' Mike Bodette revealed it was actually all the registry's fault. Mike is now here, so the latest, this woman's name is Joan, right?
Joan Ingersoll. We've heard a lot from her.
Yes, and she's been told her license will be suspended again?
Yes. I mean, it's almost unbelievable, right? After our most recent story aired last month, Joan Ingersoll, she got this letter in the mail saying her driver's license was going to be suspended again. But let's start at the beginning. We first introduced you to Joan in January after the registry suspended her license. She had gone to her doctor to get a disabled parking placard because she has bad knees. Soon after, she got a letter in the mail saying her license was going to be suspended because her doctor checked the box saying her medical condition required a competency road test. The doctor then wrote a letter to the registry saying she made a mistake and that Joan is fine to drive, but it didn't matter. Her license was suspended and Joan kept getting the runaround from the registry.
I wait 3 hours and 47 minutes on the phone for somebody to pick up. I said, there's nothing wrong with me. You have my doctor's paperwork. I said, I would like you to reinstate my license. Can't do that. That's all I kept hearing. It's not our fault. You should be upset with your doctor. But she rectified it, and they weren't willing to help.
So many takeaways right there. First of all, why does it take 3 hours and 47 minutes to answer the phone? She did eventually end up getting her license back, but, you know, not without some trouble.
Exactly. She did get her license back, but it wasn't until she contacted her state lawmakers. And then the other thing, we wanted to get information from the registry, but they wouldn't tell us anything about what happened, even though Joan gave the registry permission to talk to us about her case. They made Joan submit a notarized form allowing them to release records to 5 Investigates, which she did back in January. We then waited 2 months to get the records, which included a copy of Joan's original application for a disabled parking placard that she submitted in October. And that's when we discovered her doctor did not accidentally check the box saying her medical condition required a competency road test. It was all the registry's fault.
If it wasn't for you, I would have never known the doctor didn't make a mistake. I want them to apologize to me, and I want that medical suspension off my record.
Which brings us to this update. After that story aired last month, last week, Joan gets this letter in the mail saying that her license is going to be suspended again. She called us, sent us the letter, we sent it to the registry, and it turns out the registry sent this second letter by mistake. The registry even apologized to Joan, and they're agreeing to take the medical suspension off of her record.
Obviously, as they should. But I mean, okay, so Joan is one case, but she's not the only case. You have heard from a lot of people.
We have. You know, every time we air a story like this, we hear from more people about their own registry nightmares. We all go to the registry, and we know sometimes it's less than a pleasant experience. But I think what's really struck me during the reporting of this is how reluctant the registry has been to admit any wrongdoing until we actually force them to admit to their mistakes.
And you and I have both covered the issue of people who may have common names, and there's an out-of-state problem with somebody else that just happens to have the same name. Tom Smith, for example.
Exactly.
Different birthday, different social security number, and there's a problem here that the registry should be easy to correct, but they won't do it. Great reporting on this one because I think we all agree it can be better.
It sure can.